They're about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Levi's Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was deafening. They're set for football as the 49ers get ready to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line.
Chandler Jones, a former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
Second and 10.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. Space to maneuver at the 40. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And finally down at the 36-yard line. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us to their game plan today, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
The stop made by Jordan Phillips.
Jordan Phillips is liking life in the NFC now. Nice tackle by him there. Formerly was with Miami and Buffalo.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
Murray getting this out wide to Hopkins. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. A big play there for the Niners. 46 yards from down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners have taken the early lead. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Niners 7, Cardinals nothing. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Taken down at the 40.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
From the 41, Murray. That is incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. Murray a give. This is Drake. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 49ers' 48-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Murray finds the open target, Arnold. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 4.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Chandler Jones just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
When I watch Chandler Jones play for the Arizona Cardinals, I actually get a little bit jealous because he does his job as well as anyone in the league. He's played 64 games for Arizona starting this season. 60 sacks in that time frame. That's just under 1 per game. That type of success rate will not only keep you on the field, but also garner you a lot of honors.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard
line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
7. Cardinals nothing.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. That's complete to Butler. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
That's another 49er first down.
Again, Jackson. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
Murray's pass.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he comes back with one complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Complete.
Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Counterplay, Drake. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
He's tackled
in on the stop. It was Travarius Moore.
A gain of 2.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they got to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. And take it right on the 30. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
They're on 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it no matter the sport. They say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory. But that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done. But I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
They go play action now. Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is recovered by the Cardinals.
But that's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game.
It's never fun for a defense to run on the field knowing that they're having to defend a short field. Just the idea of trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.
And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
It's a pickup of 3.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Jackson from the shotgun. Open man is Ayuk, complete. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves them from a 3-and-out. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
So that's the 46.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it, try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
3rd and 9.
Play action. Now Jackson. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And he's taken down inside the 30. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Jordan Hicks, 3rd in the NFL in tackles a year ago, there to make the play.
At the Cardinals.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They go play action with Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. Our picked by Tarvarius Moore. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 33-yard line.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jackson will fire this deep for Ayuk. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get to field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here, and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
40-yard line.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we reach halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Jonathan Coachman. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game? Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very good. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. That was the corner, Robert Alford, with a sack. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
11 yards is the gain on the keeper there, but now it's third down.
11 yards.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterback.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle, 29 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
The kick is...
And he puts it through.
Makes the score Niners 14, Cardinals 6.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21.
The Cardinals take over first and 10.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Obi Melifonwu with the tackle. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 42. And he'll throw right away. He'll set up the screen to Drake. Give him 6 on the play, and it's a 2nd down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Running from the shotgun with Drake. He'll get 3 up to midfield. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They stay on the ground with Drake. Oh, he's got a little daylight. 3rd down. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Kenyon Drake, the ball carrier.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
30-yard line. A gain of 19 yards.
Shotgun now for Murray. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Murray. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Christian Kirk, 30 yards. And the Cardinals draw a bit closer. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
Score, Niners 20, Cardinals 13. Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Robert Alford. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 34. After the turnover, here's Murray. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Dan Arnold. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Throwing again. Murray. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Here's Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long.
3rd and 15.
Murray now. Throw left side complete. It's Arnold. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Ooh, with a juke. And he's got this down to the 35.
Murray's pass.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
A gain of 15.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. This one caught by Isabella. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Andy Isabella, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the podcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
At the 31-yard line.
They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
11 more yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Buda Baker with a pick. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
He was covered by Richard Sherman.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. That's going to be caught by Kirk. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now here in Santa Clara. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. The Cardinals on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Arnold. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Murray's throw on target to Christian Kirk. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On 1st down, Drake. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the Niners' 8-yard line.
Here's Murray. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
It's 3rd down.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Murray. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to be 49er football.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Some might say that he's got looked at in and absorbed the contact, but even at his size, that's a tough throw to hold on to. And he was unable to on that attempt.
Play action. It's Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. A big play there for the Niners. 53 yards. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
At the 5-yard line.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D linemen to make the play.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Step and across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Tyree Jackson now with his 3rd touchdown in his 1st ever NFL game. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Niners 27, Cardinals 20. Robbie
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
On the return, the Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Kenyon Drake, the ball.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
On the tackle. A gain of 3 on the play.
Throwing now is Murray.
Cardinals first down.
That ball complete to Isabella. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Running, it's Drake. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down at the 38. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing back.
Absolutely. There you go on the field, but okay, I see you. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they look to throw. Open man is Kirk, complete.
Murray's.
And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. Now throwing again, Murray. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards in the first. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line.
To throw is Murray. Flush to his right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave left.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Murray going to fire one out wide. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
17-yard line.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Murray. That is caught at the 7. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Yes, sir, that touchdown puts him in striking distance. And let me tell you.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful. And that one is incomplete. It stops the clock now with 15 seconds remaining. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll conserve whatever time he can as they'll opt to bring it out to the 25-yard line.
5-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory. And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Clock management 101. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. So the victory here for San Francisco. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it? Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason? Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1. Oh, you're trying to say real football. Real football. Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle. Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, but now I'm listening to you. So for the Niners, they can breathe a sigh of relief as they're able to eke out the 1-point victory here in the opener. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they will be back home next week for a date with Washington. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Take it and go. Take it and go.